What's going on, Zay? Welcome to Jacksonville.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, what was it that drew you to want to join? Was it the pitch from Doug Peterson? Was knowing that Trevor Lawrence is the quarterback? What was it that drew you to the Jaguars?
My heart. I mean, I went back and forth trying to decide between a couple other teams, and at the end of the day, I was just like, I want to be in Jacksonville, and that was the bottom line. I mean, there's no other explanation. I don't even know how to describe it myself, but I was like, I think this is a place I want to go.
So you like the direction in which the plan that they kind of have in place and the direction things are headed?
Yeah, I believe in it. I think I've talked to some other players that have been with Doug and these guys, and they've told me a little bit about the offense and like how it works and schematically and things like that. But I just had to take their word for it, do my own research and things like that. But it's a great team, young quarterback who to me looks very, very promising and very good, and I believe in. And I want to be a part of something that's building towards the future. And ultimately, yeah, just my heart. I was like, yeah, this is the place I want to go.
Could you just talk about your journey through your career? I mean, traded from Buffalo, you got to be in the last game with Oakland, and then obviously the first game with Las Vegas. Just talk about your journey all the way up until this point, now signing with the Jaguars.
Sure. I feel as though I've been very fortunate because I've been a part of milestone moments in organizations' time frame. So it'd be the Buffalo Bills in the drought for the playoffs, and we went to the playoffs, and we ended that and had that blessing or that opportunity. Then coming into the Oakland situation where it's like we're leaving a great city who's adored football for a long, long time and get to be a part of their last game. Then entering Las Vegas, another great city or fabulous city that is starting the franchise there. So the inaugural season there. To now come down here and just to be a part of an organization that is on the rise and moving forward, I just feel very fortunate and blessed to be a part of it.
What do you think you bring to this offense, and sort of have you taken a look at Trevor Lawrence? I'm sure you've heard of him and that you know about him, but just what do you think you bring to this offense and how well you're going to end up working with him?
Sure. I think I bring great versatility as far as playing inside and outside, explosiveness, great hands, great catching, smart mind, and ultimately, I think the best thing is just the character of a teammate. Just try to be the best teammate that I can possibly be. Just be one of the guys, enjoy it. As far as Trevor is concerned, though, tall, powerful, can throw, can run, has all the intangibles of a promising, in my opinion, not too much pressure, a Hall of Fame career. And I think he's a fantastic football player. I'm excited to see the things that he does moving forward. Ultimately, I just want to be a weapon for him and just learn from him and try to teach him some things if I know some things, and just grow, not only just with him, but this offense and this team.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Is today your first day back here since the playoff game with the Bills?
Yeah. Isn't that funny?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. What do you remember about that game, the atmosphere here or anything like that?
Yeah, I remember the atmosphere was crazy. Weather felt great. The loss didn't feel that good at the time. But, I didn't quite know what to expect coming in as a younger rookie. But life came full circle, didn't it?
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
You worked your way through Buffalo and Las Vegas and weren't highly paid, right? What's it like to put your name on a contract like the one that gave you the life-changing money that you signed today?
Just humbled and grateful that not just the money, like obviously that's a great aspect, but someone wants me and believes in me that much that they're willing to do that, because they don't just go handing those things out to people. So just humbled by it and grateful, excited for me and my family, and I would be in trouble if I didn't give props to my agent, Zeke Sandu. So thank you, Zeke. Thank you.
Derek Carr said last year that you worked harder than anyone on the team. I guess if you could describe your approach to your work ethic and kind of where that started.
I think it started from a very young age. I had an older brother who was offered from everyone, and I didn't have those same opportunities. I had one offer coming out of high school, and that was East Carolina. And I really had to prove myself there. I started 4th on the depth chart. Going into camp, I remember it like it was yesterday. And, I blinked and I broke 2 NCAA records and Blitnikoff finalist and all these great things that, I had really earned. And so I feel like my life has kind of worked in that cycle of, going into a situation where maybe, the light's not shining on me as much, and I just got to work and prove that and do the best that I can to push forward. And, by the grace of God, it has happened for me. Still, now I have more to prove, though. So just going to keep working hard, and I got a great group of guys to do it with.
Last year was unbelievable. I mean, the way that Coach Gruden was fired, and then you guy in your group with Henry Ruggs and everything you had to go through. What was that like, and how did you manage to go out there and still play football under those just incredible circumstances?
That's a good question. I think it was a credit to the people that I had around me and had in my ear, my family members at the time, my former teammates, of just staying together collectively as a group, because we knew we were in it together, and it was about the bond that we had created that allowed us to go through adversity, because families, relationships, for those married, anybody, adversity hits, right? So it's, do you stay committed to it or do you run from it? And even though adversity had hit pretty hard, it was easy to look around to left and right for people you want to fight for. So I'm hoping that I can bring that same sort of mentality to this group of culture when things get tough, when things maybe seem like they're going south a little bit. Let's change the identity and move forward together instead of, what maybe has been done in years past. No shade or anything, no disrespect, but that's just how I'm thinking.
Speaking of disrespect, for a guy who grew up in Dallas, what's it been like to go to Greenville, Buffalo, Oakland, Vegas, and now Jacksonville? It's a pretty diverse group of cities.
It is. I've kind of felt like I never anticipated those places. I think in Texas, I wanted to be offered by a Texas school. I wanted to go to an A&M or a Baylor or a UT or TC, whatever the case was, and that just didn't happen for me. And it was difficult to accept that, but I went to Greenville, and it turned out to be one of the best things in my life that I just absolutely love. And then I had my experience in Buffalo. I didn't anticipate going to Buffalo. I actually thought I was going to be drafted by somebody else. And I went to Buffalo, and there were great times, there were adverse times, but I learned a lot about myself as a man growing in the National Football League and how to handle and conduct myself. And then I went from the furthest East Coast team, per se, to the furthest West Coast team, to the Oakland, Alameda area. And at first, it was difficult for me to accept that because I felt like I had unfinished business in Buffalo, but Oakland was where I had been sent, and I had no say in it. And it turned out to be really, really great for me. I mean, just, working with Derek, working with those guys, and ultimately just taking steps and steps in my career. And then Las Vegas happens, and now it's this step in my life. So I'm just going, where I'm called to go, and I'm just trying to be the greatest, leader in that, and serve too, serve those around me, serve my teammates, and just give my all. So as far as location-wise, I don't even know. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm happy I'm here. I'm standing in front of you now, and I'm grateful for this. So wherever God tells me to go, I'm going, and I'm happy with it.
Zay, congratulations.
Thank you.
Doug and Press have been known to, kind of use their receivers all over the place depending on the game plan and not pigeonhole them in one spot. How much does that appeal to you as a receiver, knowing you can kind of showcase your full skill set?
I think that's one of the things that drew me here too, was that I'm not just this. I'm able to do multiple things, or I can be used in multiple ways for however my team, my quarterback, my coaching staff sees best fit. And that's what I built my career on, from college playing slot to playing outside to Buffalo playing outside in slot. So just being able to move around use my skill set to its entirety, and just being the greatest weapon that I can be. Yeah.
All good, guys?
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.